good morning. I believe it's a Wednesday morning. Really lost track of time most days, which has been a wonderful thing, to be honest. So I'm out at Brantley Lake State Park outside of Carlsbad, headed into the town proper to pick up some Amazon packages I had delivered to a locker there, and then I am off to Carlsbad Caverns and see what I can see there. So that's the plan for today. Looks like a beautiful day, and I'm excited to be out and about. I've been at the park for over a day now, but it's been cold and windy yesterday, which was pretty miserable, which is why you have no footage of the park. But hopefully when I get back this afternoon, it's supposed to be lovely today, so we'll get out there and show you a little bit of the park as well as the campsite. So that's what we got going on today. So I decided to show you all how I feed my Amazon habit, and this is just one of their pickup boxes so I can plan out my deliveries to the cities I'm at. You just simply go up and put your code in, and then you get your box out. I've only done this a couple of times, but every time I seem to be on the bottom, very bottom locker, which is kind of a pain in the butt. So you might actually see some butt here, so I apologize for the sensitive viewers at home. But I did want you to know that I am still feeding the Amazon machine and making sure I can get my packages on the road. So this is Carlsbad Caverns here. I try to do a bunch of different types of filming and photos. Most of it was unsuccessful, as this is my first time being in a cave and trying to make photos. So I did get a couple of decent shots here that show a little bit of the cave here. I did want to get one shot in here where it shows the immensity of the cave with some people for scale here. But my goodness, it is just huge. And I was really impressed with the lighting they had and just the walkways, but it's a must-see. All right, wow. Just got out of Carlsbad Caverns, and just amazing. I was there once as a child, and I remember just how crazy big it was, and my memories didn't do it justice. It is just immense. It's been about 2.5, 3 hours down there. Took some photos and some video, but it won't do it any justice, so I'll have to go through and see what I got. But it was really a fun time. It's just something you got to see at some point. It really is that amazing. Don't get me wrong, I was pretty happy to get out of there by the time I was done walking the big room. I'm certainly glad I did get to go in and see it again. And it certainly brought back some childhood memories of being there. I won't tell you how many years ago that was. Alright, so off to our next adventure. I'm not 100% sure where that is, but pretty sure we're going to end up where some aliens crash landed back in the 40s. So here's where we're camping. We're at Bombas Lake State Park in New Mexico, just outside of Roswell. You can actually see Roswell way out in the distance here. But just a really cool spot, especially if it was a little warmer, because we could go swimming in that lake there. But since how it's slightly above freezing right now, we're not going to be doing that. But it's very cool. All right, so I'm out at Bitter Lake Wildlife Refuge. Not prime migratory time, but still seen a ton of beautiful animals out here. Lots of really cool birds. We're doing a little hiking loop right now, hoping to get a little closer to some of these lakes to take some more photos. Crisp 40 degrees out here this morning. Warming up quickly, hopefully. Hope to spend most of the morning here getting some good photos for y'all. But spent all yesterday getting the camper worked on, having some electrical issues, so that was not a very fun day. But hopefully everything's fixed and I can get heat back, because it's been cold. So at least we're on the right path moving forward with the trailer, so that's good news. We start off with some of our snow geese. We had some different colored ones, very cool to see. And then I got to take some photos of northern shoveler ducks, which I haven't had an opportunity to photograph before. So I spent some time with these guys. Unfortunately, I had some tough lighting conditions here. It was moving from clouds to bright sun, back to clouds rather quickly. But I did enjoy my time with these ducks, and I just love their big old beaks on these guys. So it was fun. And then we had some American coots, which are diving birds. A bunch of those in the neighborhood. And of course we had our sandhill cranes that were doing flyovers. And I just love hearing these guys as they fly over. Completely different than the geese I'm used to hearing back in Colorado. And I had a fortunate time with this kingfisher. It hovered for a couple of seconds and I was able to grab a couple of shots as it was fishing here. And then this is a black Phoebe flycatcher. I watched it for a while, got a couple decent shots here, and then I did get this really cool shot that right before it would capture this fly off the water here. I also had some lesser yellow legs that I got photos of. But overall, it was great to see these birds, and I really enjoyed my time at Bitter Lake Wildlife Refuge. Hey there, good morning. We are driving into Roswell, New Mexico after a very long cold evening last night. I've kind of planned this route to stay above freezing temperatures, and it was only supposed to get down to the mid-30s last night, but woke up to 27-degree temperatures this morning, which is not good in my current situation, as I'm having some electrical issues, and quite frankly I don't have any heat in the trailer as far as my main furnace goes, and I do have a couple of backup heating options that I've been using, which has been good. But this morning we're running into Roswell to get an electric blanket because I do have partial power, and I've been making do. This is Thanksgiving weekend, so everybody I've called to try to get some help with this electrical issue is not obviously working. So it's been pretty miserable, I'm not gonna lie. And that's really kind of capped me doing anything else the last couple of days. Just been hunkering down, staying warm. I'm at a really cool and beautiful area, but not really done much as far as documenting that. Hope to today, as it's supposed to be sunny and somewhat warm, but again gonna drop below freezing tonight, so I need to get something figured out to try to stay warm. So that's my current situation, and we shall see how that works out. So I finally made it to City of Rocks here near the western border of New Mexico. Getting ready to head into Arizona in the next couple of days. Didn't have a lot of footage from Roswell or from Carlsbad there. Kind of had a rough couple of weeks there. Maggie got pretty sick while I was at Carlsbad, and she took several days to recover. And then we had some mechanical issues with the trailer, and that took several days to get figured out and dialed up. But we are back on the road, and both Maggie and the trailer are doing much better. So we're feeling pretty good now. We're going to do some exploring in this area the next couple of days. Hopefully get some more cool footage for the next video. But I just wanted to say thank you for following along. Really appreciate y'all tuning in to see the journey. I appreciate all the comments and the likes. That really helps the channel grow. So right here's our campsite for right now. We're spread out a little bit here, but it's just a really neat area in these rocks that are formed from volcanic eruptions. So just a really unique camping spot, and I'm excited to be here for a couple of days and do some exploring of the surrounding territory. So thanks again. Appreciate y'all.